We have made it to the grand finals, guys. You guys ready to see the grand finals of the Captain's Circle or what? I said, are you guys ready to see the grand finals or what? That's better, that's better, that's better, that's better, that's better.
وصلنا لنهائيات الكابتن سيركل وشفنا الرحلة قديش كانت سريعة وممتعة. المنتخبين اللي وصلوا معنا إلى النهائيات أمتعونا في المباريات وشفنا اللعيبة قد إيش أسطعوا فيها. فعلا المباراة كانت جدا ممتعة.
Well, now that we've gotten here, of course, it's your home team that's gonna be here. Guys, make some noise.
Stop.
What's up?
No, let me introduce the first team
you know
here.
what? By all means.
Actually, it is my national team, so I have to introduce them. أعزائي المشاهدين، أعزائنا السادة والحضور، أعطونا أحلى وأكبر تحية للمنتخب المملكة العربية السعودية.
And that is your national team. That Tekken team has done some damage this weekend, all week actually, and now they're sitting in grand finals waiting to see who's gonna come out on this stage and if they're gonna be able to take it or not. They've been playing amazing. I love to see these guys still on this stage, but their opponents are not gonna be easy. I got this one this time. I can do this one? I can do this one?
Of course, you can go the next one.
All right, guys, make some noise for Germany! Germany, just like Saudi Arabia, fought their way all the way back. Will be playing in this Captain's Circle to see who will be the winner and grand champion here. I feel like this is a great spot for both of these teams to be in. Obviously out of the main tournament, but this is a great way to rebuttal. I can't wait to see the games.
المنتخبين وعدوا نفسهم في النهائيات ووصلوا معنا إلى المرحلة الحالية. راح نشوف مباراة غير طبيعية. هذه هي نهائيات الكابتن سيركل اللي راح نشوف فيها من اللاعبين اللي راح يلعبون فيها. هذه المباراة اللي راح تكون بيست اوف 5 والنهائية اللي راح تحدد من هو البطل فيها. فأعزائي المشاهدين خلينا ننتقل الحين ونبدأ نلعب المباراة تقدرون تفضلون.
Guys, take your seats. Oh man, did y'all see the eye contact? It was like an anime. That was crazy. All right, guys, very important question. Last time I'm gonna ask you, then I'm out of your hair. We're gonna let these guys fight. If you would like young Germany to take it, make some noise! You guys are very gracious, I like that.
لكن إذا تبغون المنتخب السعودي يفوز في هذه المباراة أعطونا تحية أكبر من كذا.
Well, let's see what the commentators have to say. We're going to send it to the desk.
صوت الجمهور موجود الحين معنا والأفضلية الأرض موجودة لنا فخلونا ننتقل على المعلقين نبدأ المباراة النهائية.
And welcome to the grand finals of the Captain's Circle today. I am Ayano, joined by none other than Majin Obama.
Yeah, what's going on? I like how production in our ear said we're going to toss it to you after the make some noise. After the making of the noise, we're going to toss it to you guys.
Oh my God.
But look, is Germany going up against the home team, Saudi Arabia, here at the champions round of the Captain's Circle here.
Honestly, in terms of just like story potential, I think there could not have been any other grand finals, honestly. You have the home team Saudi, which of course is everyone's
that's like the
favorite
fifth coin
team.
flip they dropped today. That's a damn shame. But
I was gonna let him have it. You have to point it
sorry, I
out.
got distracted. But yo, Tetsu with the handshake. Yo, the eye contact, Steve called it. This is like an anime right here.
Yeah, this is
Ray
legit.
said, I'll see you guys in the grand finals. He makes it there, and he said he made it personal. He said, I'll see you in the grand finals.
He's
Now,
watching
that's
enough
either a
wrestling,
very
yeah.
high-level mind game, and they're going to set Federer or something crazy like that, or we're going to get a man, I don't know. This is a gutsy match, bro. Especially for a championship point here at the Captain Circle like this. You got to think about all the teams that they've gone through. And remember where Saudi Arabia came from, right? They were in that Group C with Pakistan, Japan.
Tough
very
group.
competitive group. And then, of course, Germany. I think, you know, most of us, I felt like talking about it at dinner the past few days. We were like, yeah, this German team is so strong. They have such a great chance.
Yeah.
But then it just, you know, it just didn't materialize that way. And so, oh man, coming out of that Group B, right? They had a very underwhelming performance. I think most people expected a lot more of them. Korea, Germany, Philippines, and Bolivia there. Nobody had that Bolivian team penned to play spoiler in that group the way that they did.
Yeah.
But this German team, for as you know, much as they maybe underachieved or underperformed as they felt like in the main bracket, in this consolation bracket that we got here, this Captain Circle, they have been, man, both of the showings so far, you know, we were like, Seffi, where you at? Seffi woke up and he said, hey, I'm right here. HK Jr. sat down, he looked into the camera and said, I'm right here too.
It looks like that it's going to be HK Jr. versus Federer, I think, unless they do some musical chair shenanigans again.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I don't want to call it. I don't want to call it early. I don't want to get excited or call it early. But
I love that Rive just like admitted earlier that like, yeah, we were trying to debate people by having us sit in the chair.
Federer
first.
was taking a point during the coin flip, but yeah, it's Big Rife sitting down.
The no mix-up.
So this was the matchup that I think we talked about on the desk. I'm thinking it's going to be Rife HK Jr. I just got a feeling.
That'll be sick. It'll be a Mishima mirror, most probably. That'd be kind of exciting. We just came from a Mishima mirror, actually, not too long ago.
I mean, I think it's going to be the same matchup. It's going to be Jin versus Heihachi,
Most
if I have to
probably.
guess. If it comes down to that, it's what I think we're going to see.
I
Just-
do
just
agree
a
with
feeling.
Spag,
Just a
though.
feeling.
Yeah, I do agree with Spag, though, that like Rive's Jin and Book's Jin, completely different play styles right there. So I imagine there is a high probability that the result most probably will not be the same.
Yeah, and also, you know, we talked about it on the desk too, is expect HK Jr. to play with that in mind. You know, maybe trying to use pressure that is a little bit safer or harder to parry or harder to get return out of parries, you know. And the thing is, this is not the first time I've seen on like an invitational stage like this, Saudi Arabian Jin players. There's something about the players out of this region that when they play Jin, they are huge nerds for Tekken, bro. Like they know all the frame data that breaks down on every move in the game, specifically with Jin's parry.
True.
This is not the first Saudi Arabian Jin player who goes super hard on parry like that.
That's true.
And
Like
I know that
another example would be Sora from
Yeah,
Saudi
that's
Arabia.
exactly
as
what I'm
well.
talking about.
Yeah,
Actually.
nice.
Specifically.
Yep, Germany coming from an underwhelming performance, like you said, but this has been quite the redemption arc for them, if I must say so.
Yeah, let's say a consolation prize. You know,
Consolation.
well, the thing is, you know, you got to talk about the players on that team. You know, they have very high expectations, very high standards for themselves.
Yeah.
So, you know, obviously, if anything short of winning is disappointing for, I think, a lot of them. But if they're out here, they're having fun, and they're playing on this stage, getting to play the competition that they're going up against, and, man, it looks like the way they've been playing, they're feeling it a lot more. And here we go, HK Jr. sitting down, Rave sitting down. This is going to be the matchup. I think it's going to be the character lineup we were talking, and I think this is going to be a first 3 set to remember.
Yes. And it's unlike most grand finals anywhere, it'll be a single elimination set. So there's no a chance whatsoever of a bracket reset or anything like that. It's just straight first to 3. Whoever wins just takes it.
First to 3 single elim. This is what, a $4,000 money match. Winner gets $15,000. The second place gets $11,000, I think. But either way, this is ride or die here on a first to 3 set. Put your captains up. HK Jr. from Germany, Rife from Saudi Arabia going at it. Captain Circle here at Gamers8. This is the land of the heroes, but the captain's going at it right here, right now.
It's all or nothing right here, right now. And last day on Earth as well, very appropriate. This is the last set on Earth for them.
I hope one day I can be as brolic as Heihachi, and to where if my grandchildren try to step to me, I can put them down the way HK Jr.'s been playing this character.
This is a disciplinary fight here right now. I'm gonna show you not to disrespect the old man.
The Lord matters. Respect the Lord. Right off the bat, electricity. Oh my God.
Crisp with a capital C right there.
And they find, wait, this gotta be, where is the stage? This gotta be somewhere in Alabama, Georgia. I don't know where they are. These two Japanese dudes are just throwing electrics at each other, parallel to the wall right now. Right, gonna get some good return here. Gonna get a just short of a respect. No, he gets it.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful sidewall
Back to
conversion
center
right
stage,
there.
running the left splits kick, Oki. Back to 1 with punish.
All right, anyone's game right now. One solid hit from both of them.
HK Jr. with that red dress, don't count him out. Down 4. And here's the big thing, it's a battle of ranges too. You gotta remember, the hard part for Heihachi is getting the Jin to done. You gotta, oh my god, flex punch knockdown, drive, looking for the splits kick. Ray willing to backdash out.
Good backdash, but
run up and jab with the red on him.
Yeah, like he delayed the punish over there, no whip punish, but he got it in the end. All right, HK, how are you gonna answer back?
The thing is, this is a battle again of ranges and also the wall too. You remember, Heihachi's damage potential so high. When he gets that wall, that's a win condition.
Just
this
like
right
that.
here, Dragon's Breath, Demon's Breath, sorry.
Just like that, just as you said it. All right, backing off from the wall, always a good idea. Ooh, the hop kick!
Yes, you got your plus frames. I got my hop kick locked and loaded.
Beautiful.
It's important to option rotation. You have to be able to do that. HK Jr. though, get up mid kick and seal the deal.
Little webu there, certain dominance. Love to see it. All right, we're going in now. Rive just like going in with the tiny pokes. Ooh, HK Jr. huge counter hit there. Is gonna take it to the close to the wall.
Close to the wall. You know, obviously Heihachi, you know, you want the wall spot, you want to be able to clock out on damage there, get your breath on and everything, but even if you just get that wall pressure like that, this character is so scary there.
This character is like terrifying at the wall. You just got so many strong mids with this character.
It's a win con, straight up.
All right, ooh.
Awkward sidewall there, Chamber. Oh.
Oh no, Rive heard us about wall pressure.
if we're dropping it, I'm picking it right back up, LLRK.
And Rive heard us about wall pressure, be like, I can do that too. No worries, you see this?
I'm sorry, I'm excited. I'm sorry.
No, I get that. This is an exciting match for real. It's like, this is the people's champions, basically Saudi Arabia versus the underdog in this tournament.
Audience, Cross Chop gets the launch here. And the big thing is, again, when Jin's able to get out to like that range two character lengths away, 3 character lengths away, you're gonna see Riot use way more of that toolkit. Right? You're gonna see more forward force, you're gonna see more down force, you're gonna see the low back roundhouse.
Beautiful backdash there, the awareness. He made sure not to run into anything. He's like, I have the life lead, let's just hold back a bit and let him make a mistake. Just like that. All right, nice piece, one by one, nice.
He's committed to this little second low. Very light on the punish there. Now you got away with murder.
I don't know what it is about HK Jr. Like his electrics just feel electric. Like I can feel it through the screen. My hair standing on end just looking at it.
The opening to this first game was just the raw electricity. Parries there from Brave.
You cannot start a Mishima mirror in any other way but to start with the electric. It just feels like the law, you know? Alright, nice. Drive staying alive. Slowly pushing him to the wall with a Weibo.
And these lows. Power lows, but yeah, 5,000 cuts here. HK Jr. not trying to take any unnecessary risks. Down 4 to close it out. HK Jr.
Very, very good placements of the down 4s there by HK Jr.
Yeah, also just to be able to try to seal step a little bit more in close range like that. That's going to check some of the movement options that Rafe is going to be looking to do at point blank range like that.
HK Jr.'s movement has been very, very good. I think that's like the first thing you notice about him, aside from the electrics, obviously. Like, he knows how to apply the movement offensively and also defensively. He comes in with the wave moves. He's very good with, like, applying mix-up through the wave dash. But then, as we see over here, that was a beautiful bait over there. He knows to put the stop sign up and then back off and wait for a whiff. You have the life lead. There's no need to push your luck, no need to make any mistakes. Just hold back, let your opponent kill themselves.
Hey, whatever you're talking about, I'm riding with you. Exactly. That's a big thing. Even in a lot of situations, I felt like just backwards 2D movement really was the key in a lot of these situations, to be able to open up for whip potential.
Of course, like sidestepping, very important, but backdashing and controlling the space with some footsies, as the classic term is, that is also can take you a long way, just like that. The importance of a single backdash. You don't even need like Zafina's like full screen backdash really. Manage just fine with Heihachi as long as you get the whiffs and you capitalize with the whiff punish. That's all you need.
Yeah, but this is the bout so far that it was billed as. That was a very intense game.
Yes, without a doubt. Now, if you're Riot, you gotta think, how are we gonna go through that? Because I'm sure you must have like some sort of idea that he was playing a bit impatient in a few places. Because HK Jr., he looks like he's calm and cool as a cucumber. He was ready to capitalize on all the mistakes. Love them expressions. He's such an expressive character, Riot. I love that. just such a treat to watch during tournaments.
And the thing is, for both of these teams, none of them at this point for this event, obviously Gamers8, this whole event so far, they're both in this Captain Circle event. None of these players are strangers to playing from behind. You know, that's the thing. They keep his wits about him. He can still play this set. This is the first of 3 like this.
Oh yeah, definitely. If anyone can make the comeback, it's Riot, for sure. Alright, we're heading to the jungle. We got fun in games. And we got Electrics taken straight to the wall. And breaking the wall too while we're at it.
Right off the bat, we saw HK Jr. this round so far, representing electricity.
Ooh, that
Stomp him out at the very end like that.
yeah, missed opportunity from Riot though. Wall Standing 2 would have been good there.
Yeah, okay, and then here we go, right? Finds a sweep. Willing to break the wall. Let's open the stage up a little bit more.
Nice. Just jabbing back and forth, back and forth. A lot of the same moves just being thrown back at each other.
I'm running away from it.
I love that. I love that. That can make like fighting Heihachi so infuriating when he's got the life lead.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
you
when
can
he's
just
got
do
the
that.
life, especially like, it's because he's yelling at you and stuff. Like, that's super frustrating, but here we
He
go.
knows you can't touch him, fam.
HK Jr. just melting that health bar at the wall.
Oh, this is intense. This is like brutal.
1-1-2's just working out so well. Block and punish HK Jr.
Round 3.
Stomping on him for good measure. Yeesh, Riot, you really got to do something about this, Akhi.
I mean, just from the opening, HK Jr.'s, his whole thing is just making a statement right here.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Right splits kick.
He is strong today. Absolutely crisp with a capital C. Bears
Oh,
repeating.
okay, break with some block punishment here.
Oh, nice.
Trying to give himself a shot. Right splits, kick from Heihachi though. Man, so good, just being able to just get that frame advantage and then just let HK get a little bit of space in there on his terms. Electric at the wall.
Mix up.
Splits kick, stop!
Oh my goodness. Oh!
Baby, with the Wasta. Oh my god.
Oh god, I felt that in my ribs, fam.
And HK Jr. right now, that was a very dominant game.
Super dominant.
If you're Rafe, you maybe want to take a breather, call a timeout. This to me, this is the kind of situation where you might want to call a strategic timeout.
Definitely.
Give Rafe a moment, let his nerves settle down. But here you go, found the wall. But this is really the story. I mean, this is a win con for Heihachi. You cannot be willing to fight with your back to the wall against this character.
Nope.
He gets way too much damage off of some of these conversions.
He's got like insanely strong tools for pressure. He is the lockdown Mishima, I think. He's just so good at like sticking to you, making you hesitant in pressing buttons, and then killing you for it when you finally do.
Yeah.
That was just fundamental Heihachi play right there. Very well done from HK Jr. But yeah, if you're Team Saudi, this is a very rough spot for you.
I love Sephi's facial expressions the whole time when HK's been playing. They've been cracking me up. But yeah, if you're HK Jr., you're cool as a cucumber right now, man. I think that game was a statement. Right now, the onus is on Rafe. You got to show us something right here, man. You're fighting we're in a studio in Saudi Arabia right here, right now. You got who you called out. They said the challenge was accepted. What you got for us, Rafe? Fighting on the back foot here.
Oh, I see Federer had gone up to give Riot some advice. Maybe Federer letting him know that he needs to maybe calm down a little bit. Against players like HK Jr., it's good not to let get flustered, which was a bit obvious in the plays. It was, oh, character change.
Interesting. Okay.
So I don't know how many of you know this, but he did the exact same thing in Slash and Dash as well. Raif had made it to second
in
place.
Dubai as well.
Yes. Yeah. He made it to second place versus Kokoma. He tried out the Jin, wasn't working out, and then he switched to Negan, and then he actually did quite well. Kokoma did ultimately take it, but this might be the momentum change that Raif needs.
Yeah, I mean, in this situation, I like a character switch here.
Round 1.
Especially coming after that second game, you know,
Yeah.
that felt like a brutal game. But this Negan character, he has very strong merits. This is, I think people are a little bit more recognizant of it now. This character is very annoying to fight.
Oh, for sure. Like he may not have like any standout tools, but he is a very solid character.
Yeah, but I mean, even like block punishment at some of the faster speeds. A lot of his tools, obviously, he fights at a very strong. Oh my God! I was about to talk about the range, and then HK Jr. just puts a big old electric out there and finishes them all with Demon Breath at the wall. Stop the yard on him too.
Step on his shoes. All right, but yeah, Negan a very solid character, and that intimidation stance that Riyadh is trying to make good use of can be very good in locking down your opponent as well, which might just be what Riyadh needs to do, lock down HK Jr. instead of being locked down himself.
That brother's swinging right now. Find the
Nice.
uppercut.
He's gonna get to the
Likely
wall.
get the wall.
Yes.
High splat, just enough to finish out.
Lights out.
Round 3.
All right, Riyadh on the board. Let's go. The unfortunate
A little
big
bit
whip there.
overzealous with his swings right there. HK Jr.
Yep.
willing to take full advantage.
All right, nice. We're swinging, back to swinging again. Nice punish.
Confirm.
That's how you get it. We're not out of the game just yet.
Sidestep, man. HK Jr.'s movement has been so
The movement is so good,
Step
Omama.
left and look at the reward. Thing is Negan in rage.
Ooh, that's dead. Just like
Block,
that.
it comes up
Set
the block,
point.
anyone completes. Set point, tournament point,
Oh my
captain
goodness.
circle point for HK Jr. and Team Germany.
Oh my goodness, this is insane, Riyadh. You need to pull out all the stops now. Okay, it's now or never.
Goes from Rife. Well, I mean, the thing is, the rounds HK Jr.'s won, it's really just been Rife gives him one opening, and HK Jr. just takes full advantage. Is this going to be it? This isn't even about the damage necessarily. It's about the wall carry. Look at the scenario
yeah.
that sets
And
up.
he's in the corner,
Whoa.
so it's gonna be difficult to escape.
Oh, the right splits kick pressure.
Oh goodness, oh goodness.
Jab strings down for one from Rave.
I'm at the edge of my seat. Oh, caught him.
Try to step maybe.
Plus frames. Oh, no,
Yeah.
one more hit's gonna do it.
Low risk down force to close it out. HK Jr. 3-0 over Saudi Arabia here, and Team Germany is your captain circle champion here at Gamers8.
Wow, that like no other word for it, but just dominating. A dominant performance there by HK Jr. Well played by Team Saudi, by the team captain Raif. But unfortunately, HK Jr. was just too on point that match. The movement, the punishments, the combos, honestly, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, we were talking about it at the desk. You have a guy on your team, he sits down and he plays lights out the way that HK Jr. played against Book. That's wind in their sails. That's momentum. You don't take that away, bro. Let that guy play in the final. And he showed you, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know.
Exactly.
And it's even though it's no different. It's a different player matchup. Even though it's all that. Maybe there's a little bit break in between. With the way that he was playing today, you could tell that this was going to be lights out.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
God bless him. This was an awesome match. I was really excited to watch this one, and he played his heart out. But man, what a great set. You saw early on. Man, Rife had some really good momentum, especially with rage like this. You see finally the sweep here. Was able to make this one a really close game. But the thing was, it only takes a few openings for HK Jr. to be able to find some launches, find the wall, and he is going to melt your health bar. He's going to lock you up with that right splits kick, with the, oh my God, all the close range options that this character has.
Yep.
And you know if you get clipped by anything, you are going to lose.
A few openings is all HK Jr. really needed there. Just honestly optimal Heihachi play, I can say. This set is an instrumental to any Heihachi players who want to learn how to play optimally. HK Jr. is your go-to. I think after today he has cemented himself as
Just
one
good
of the
sense,
best Heihachis.
Good sense, good timing, and just awesome whip punishment.
Yes.
And also pinpoint steps and some crucial
Yes.
moments. Had some really big sidestep whip punishes.
It's like really embodying and bringing back to light that like Mishimas are also about movement. All right, now let's take it to Tasty Steve and hear interviews from the winning players themselves. Take it away.
Your Grand Finals Captain Circles champion. Guys, make some noise for Germany. I want to get a few questions in, one probably each, right? So, Tetsu, you're nice, bro. You're really, really good. The whole team is good. But you didn't play at all. You're okay with that? You were confident in that?
Of course, since we knew every nation that participated in Nation Cups, we were talking about who's going to go against which nation. So there were definitely nations where I should have played, I would have played, but those were eliminated too early. So I could chill, watch my teammates play, and just enjoy the show.
سألنا اللاعب على أي أساس إنه فعلا خلوا اللاعب HK جونيور يلعب كل المباريات، ليش ما هو برضو أنه لعب؟ قال إنه كانت تعتمد على من المنتخبات اللي راح ينافسونها، فهو قال إنه دام إن المنتخبات اللي كان هو بيلعب فيهم أو بيلعب ضدهم بالأصح طلعوا ما تأهلوا في هذه المباراة، فكلها كملها HK جونيور وما قصر وحقق النصر فيها إلى النهائيات.
All right, I want to ask both of you a question, but we don't have time. So I got to go with my bro. I got to go with the little guy here. I got to go with my dude. How does it feel, man? Like, you've come a long way, man. I remember coming over there and seeing you playing and like, bro, I'm like, man, this dude is good. But now you're on a big stage playing against some of the best players in the world. Rafe is crazy with it. We already know he's crazy with it. So how did you feel, man? Like, what is the motivation that keeps you going, man? You're a strong player.
So after the initial tournament, yesterday and the days before, I was feeling a bit sad about our performance, and my friends, my family, the people on social media have definitely helped me keep my head high. And then, as I told you before, I told myself, okay, this isn't going to happen again. I want to play like how I usually play and level up. And luckily for me, today was the day where I could do that.
سألنا اللاعب انه كيف كان حتى شعوره في المنافسة الحالية وكيف قدر خلينا نقول يحافظ على العقلية واللعب المثالي في هذه المباراة. ذكر قال انه بعد ان هزموا وطلعوا في البطولة الأساسية جته رسائل كلها من اهله ومن اصدقائه ومن اصحابه كلها في السوشيال ميديا اللي اعطته حافز اكثر وما يبغى يعيش شعور الخسارة مرة ثانية، وحقق النصر في الكابتنز السيركل في المنافسة هنا. من جد اعزائي المشاهدين اعطونا تحية ثانية لمنتخب ألمانيا.
All right, I feel it's crazy. It's called the Captain Circle. I gotta ask you something. Do you have any words for Team Saudi Arabia, man? We're in Saudi Arabia, obviously, but I want to hear from the captain because this is the Captain Circle.
It was an honor to play against Captain or Team Saudia at the end in the finals, like of the Captain Circus. So, yeah, against Raif and HK, the best players I think from each country. Like they played insane, and I'm happy for my team that.
Team Germany!
سألنا اللاعب كيف كان خلينا نقول شعورك حتى برضو في المباراة هذه تحديدا، بخصوصا انك انت الكابتن لمنتخب ألمانيا، وكيف كان حتى برضو شعورك لعبك ضد المنتخب السعودي فيها. ذكر ان صحيح ان المباراة كانت جدا ممتعة، لكن هم برضو واثقين من قدرات المنتخب السعودي وبرضو من المنتخب الألماني. لعبوا افضل اللعيبة اللي عندهم وادوا اداء مرة ممتاز واستمتعنا فيها. فعلا شفنا مباراة تاريخية وراح تحفظها التاريخ الى الابد. من جد مستوى رهيب اللي شفناه في المباراة.
I'm pretty sure we got to go talk to the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. No, you stay right there. I'm here. I'm at your house. I'm coming to you. Guys, make some noise for the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This is your national team. I'm going to move over here so you can talk to these guys real quick, and I'm going to start right here. KAS, that's what I like to hear. Now, I want to talk to the whole team because obviously this is the last time you guys are going to be on this stage, and I want to tell you, it was an honor to even talk about you guys, be on this stage with you in front of this crowd, no matter what happened, man. It's just such an honor to me to be here and on your home territory and see all you guys supporting your region. And I'm going to start with you. How does it feel, man? It's been a minute. Of course, this is an event like nothing other on both sides, not only the main bracket, but this side as well. How are you feeling right now? Obviously, it didn't go the way you wanted to, but what are your initial thoughts?
I'm actually feeling like so happy to be here in this tournament, also representing my country, and it's just honor to be here. And I want to thank everyone who came here and support us.
سألنا اللاعب كيف شعورك بعد ما وصلتوا إلى المرحلة البعيدة هذه. صحيح أنها ما مشت بالطريقة اللي كان يبغونها اللعيبة وحتى برضو المنتخب بشكل عام، لكن كيف كان شعورك بشكل عام في هذه المباراة؟ ذكر أن اللاعب أول شيء أنه فخور جدا في تشريفه حتى برضو لعبة باسم المنتخب السعودي في هذه البطولة، ولعب بالشكل اللي المثالي فيها ما قصر، يعطيه ألف عافية. لكن الحين أعزائي المشاهدين برضو راح ناخذ سؤال إضافي في هذه المقابلة.
Now, obviously, once again, did not go the way that you wanted. Did not go the way that you wanted. But as the captain, this is the captain circle, and last words for the important team, as well as for your hometown crowd, man. This is where you are. You obviously are an amazing player, one of the best I've ever seen, and you know I'm a big fan. So give me your last words. Talk to the people out there.
What I would like to add is, obviously, I want to thank you, everyone who came to here and to support us. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Prince Faisal bin Bandar Al Saud. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you so much. What I want to say is this is only the beginning of TEKKEN, of TEKKEN 7. Hopefully there will be in TEKKEN 8. The more players will show up and we will show you what community we are. Also, this is not the end for me, for the players who lost. Obviously, we want to win. So for me, for my colleagues, for other teams, this is not over. We still have like TWT.
Yes.
We still have more tournaments, so let's practice all together and do our best. One last thing. I thank you everyone, but there is a special one I didn't thank him. Our coach, Sultan. I would like to give him big thanks for supporting us. Yeah, I see you there.
Last thing, you got anything to say to Team Germany? Obviously, it ain't over yet, I know.
Obviously, Team Germany played really well. Congrats to Team Germany. HK Junior, he played really well. He's a new talent. He's young, he's a new talent, so I think he'll be the future of Germany. Good luck to them.
Guys, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, guys, this is the last time they're gonna be on this stage. Make sure they hear this, make sure they feel this. Make some noise!
سألنا اللاعب رائف في المباراة كيف كانت بشكل عام. شفنا أنه صحيح حتى برضو أنه خلاص هذه آخر مباراة للمنتخب هنا معنا في البطولة، لكن شفنا المستوى العظيم اللي قدموا لنا إياه. حب يذكر حتى برضو أو يشكر كل اللي دعموه، سواء كان من الجمهور وحتى برضو من صاحب سمو الملكي الأمير فيصل بن بندر بن سلطان آل سعود على وجوده حتى برضو دعمه للرياضات الإلكترونية. وبرضو شكر مدرب المنتخب السعودي الأستاذ سلطان هنا برضو موجود معنا، وحتى يعني ذكر شيء جدا مهم وقال ان هذه مجرد البدايه بس، والجاي باذن الله اشياء اكبر واكثر. وبرضه تكن 8 جايه في الطريق، راح ينمو المجتمع عندنا هنا في السعوديه، وراح نشوف حتى برضه مواهب جدد، وراح تشوفون حتى برضه الاداء الاسطوري في البطولات القادمه. وبرضه السنه هذه في بطولات اضافيه جايه راح يتاهبوا لها اللعيبه وراح يتقدمون فيها وراح يشرفونا باذن الله في البطولات الجايه. اعزائنا الساده، اعزائنا الجمهور، اعزائنا الحضور، اعطونا تحيه اخيره للمنتخب السعودي.
I really hope you guys enjoyed this Captain Circle. Once again, we still have more Tekken 7 for you guys to play. Well spoken, well played from both teams. One more time for these guys. Thank you guys so much for the display of the amazing matches. We are going to send it to the desk.
والحين اعزائنا الساده، اعزائنا الحضور، عندنا باقي مباريات الحاليه، عندنا التوب 8 مكملين فيها، فخلوكم قريبين. راح نشوف مباريات الفرق اللي تاهلت معنا، فخلوكم قريبين. راح ننتقل للاستوديو التحليلي ونرجع لكم في باقي المباريات.
Congratulations to Germany for taking the captain's circle and getting themselves $15,000 on top of making a statement that they're still a team to be feared. Saudi Arabia, the host nation, finishes in second place in the end, but the players certainly put on a great show for everyone here at Gamers8. I'm your host, Bag, and returning to the desk, I'm joined by MYK and Bloodhawk for our post-match analysis brought to you by STC. MYK, Bloodhawk, what a grand finals.
Yeah, absolutely. HK Jr. was definitely on a hot streak coming into the captain's circle. And I think the team knew it too. Kept him on after the previous round. And then it was like, you know, keep HK on. He's playing hot right now. And took it all at the end in grand finals.
I mean, there was 2 storybook endings that could have played out here, right?
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia either wins in their home country, gets some redemption, or Germany, after going 0-3 in the group stage, you know, they buckle down. HK Jr. was like, not again. And they do it. The only way it could have been better for Germany if like all 3 had played in each round of the tournament. Like if we had seen Tetsu at some point and he also outperformed. But Germany just completely redeeming themselves from the last 2 days and winning the captain's circle today.
Let me tell you guys, man, and when it comes to Germany, these guys are so good at certain matchups. You know, you think about the Bryans, the Mishimas, these try-hard characters, man. I know you guys at Germany are watching at home and you know exactly what I'm talking about. They play the really high execution characters and stuff, and they have top player Jins in Germany as well. I'm looking at you, Ranger 9. I'm looking at you right now. I know it's showing the replay, but I'm looking at you, man, because that's a guy that's definitely going to be the future of EU as well very soon. But that's why HK Jr. has a lot of experience there. He literally just took out 2 of the best Jins in the world back to back. I mean, he has this matchup on lock.
Yeah, I mean, the Heihachi was looking phenomenal too. Every time he blocked the low, it was an optimal punish with like a while standing 1. He never dropped the game. Like, man, he's so clean.
I mean, he forced Rife to switch to the Negan.
Yeah, and even when he switched to the Negan, it looked like the Negan wasn't really quite there yet. You know, he got that one situation with the counter his shove scenario, the trade shove where he gets the free launch. But other than that, Riot wasn't able to get anything going with the Negan. But, you know, I got to give it up to Riot. that speech at the end, man, that interview, beautifully played.
I mean, we've seen Rive play this whole tournament. He's obviously, when we see the player cams on him, he's a very emotional. He like plays with his heart on his sleeve. HK Jr., on the other hand, you see this man like stone cold. Until the match is over, like maybe you get a little head nod, a head tilt every now, but this is like a stone cold machine the way he plays this Heihachi, and just super efficient, not dropping a game in the grand finals. The Negan didn't really matter, unfortunately, and just really impressive play.
Yeah, and here we saw the Negan, and we've seen him pull out the Negan in tournament as well. Those are the two characters he plays. It wasn't a random pick. Like Ayano said on commentary, you know, this is something that he went to against Kakoma when, you know, that was a bit of a wash as well. But it seems like he only really brings it out when he has no answer with the Jin, right? And we were talking on the desk here earlier about whether Rive should be the one to go up, because he just saw Book really get destroyed against the HK's Heihachi. I mean, there was a potential for a comeback, but HK still looked comfortable. But no, you know, the desk did say Rive is the safe choice since he's been playing all the rest of the matches, right? Yeah. In hindsight, like you say, Bloodhook is 2020, but you know, it's one of those ones, isn't it? Like, maybe if you went back in time, you put Muhammad Al-Jabari up, you put Federer up, but it's a very difficult decision to make, you know, on the spot. But you know, despite all of that, these guys played both really, really well.
Yeah, HK just has such a presence with the Heihachi. You know, his space control, his momentum control, like his timing with the Heihachi as well. And that's kind of what you want to have when you're a Mishima main. And he does it so well with the Weivus, closing the gap and filling those gaps with electrics or down forward ones, or the the right split kicks with the forward four. Such a solid player.
Yeah, and always changing it up, never just sticking to one strategy, never trying to be predictable. I mean, like, and so many little optimizations of his play. I always like learn something new playing the Heihachi whenever I watch his play. So just like, you know, the old man learning from such a young player that can only get better. I'm looking forward to see him, you know, throughout the rest of Tekken 7 and in future games.
I mean, you play Heihachi at high level yourself, Bloodhawk, and you know, there's some people out there that say maybe Heihachi's not the best in tournament. You know, he's too difficult. I mean, I think watching KHK, this must have given a lot of confidence to a lot of people that play Heihachi to pick him up.
I mean, a character has problems, but for me, it's like, those are the fun characters too. Like, characters that can do everything are personally not interesting to me. I like a character that has, you know, defined strengths and weaknesses, and when you work around those weaknesses and play to your strengths, that's, you know, that's cool Tekken to me.
Yeah, I also want to just join Rive with giving a shout out to Sultan as well. Sultan is a TO. We'll talk about quickly because we have HK Jr. as our Gidea MVP. Of course, there's no surprises there, right? He took the set and he just did so much damage here at the Captain Circle. FaZe HK Jr., your
Newly
MVP.
picked up, yeah.
Yeah, man. Beautiful.
Congratulations, man.
Can't wait to see him in more tournaments. But like I was saying, I wanna give a shout out also to Sultan as Rive did, because that guy's putting so much into the Saudi Tekken community, so much work, you know, over many years. And he's actually the guy that has the largest collection of Tekken merch in the world. He has a Tekken museum, and you know, some of the most exclusive things. You know, yeah, there was a video on it where his house is just full of boxes full of Tekken merch from like the old Tekkens too. So big shout out to Sultan. I know he's watching in the crowd as well, man. Much love to you and all the work that you've done, along with all the rest of the guys that have got us to the position that we are now, where we're in Saudi Arabia watching these amazing games with the Saudi community, the Middle East, and all, you know, all the Tekken around the world, man. It's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Let's have a look at that bracket. This is how it all went down. We had Bolivia going up against South Africa first. South Africa unfortunately fell there. We had Saudi Arabia taking over Peru, Germany over Ivory Coast, and then we had Thailand taking it over Jordan. After that, we had the Bolivia versus Saudi Arabia match, which I think that was a good match there with the Steve versus Jin. Yep. Normally, you'd say Steve is good versus Jin, right? But Rive managed to win that one.
Yep.
Yeah, that was solid. Little questionable decision with Noel there when he went for the floor break, and he went for Sonic Fang for Oki, got himself 2 forward onto the wall.
Yeah, and then Germany versus Thailand, that was a really good one as well. So the grand finals, of course, you know, HK Jr. sweeping it, man, just showing his versatility in tournament, how good he is in that matchup. But yeah, really solid stuff. But ladies and lads, we're gonna get serious now. The Tekken 7 Nation Cup Top 8 is going to begin. $1 million on the line, the biggest prize pool that Tekken has ever seen. Tekken history will be made here in Riyadh at Gamers8, and the players are ready for the showdown. Before that, we are going to go on a short break, but when we return, Tekken 7 Nations Cup Top 8. MYK Bloodhawk, are you ready for this?
I'm ready. This is what we've all been waiting for all day, and woo, it's gonna be crazy.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm really nervous.
No,
I'm really excited.
Be ready for it. Come
like,
on. You gotta get fired up.
Pakistan, UK, Korea, US, let's go.
Let's go. Ladies and lads, we're going to go on a short break, and when we return, Tekken 7 Nations Cup Top 8. We'll see you soon.